closer, only 18 years old, first man out for Slovenia. And that's just an indication of the way these both countries are trying to integrate the younger player. Ido Muric still here though, a 30-year-old veteran, a lot of leadership responsibility on his shoulders with this group. But they had a tough win in Israel, not the easiest place to go and pick up wins, a crucial win in their attempts to qualify for the World Cup. And as you know, even though they were European champions, they did not make it to China. And the tournament was the worst for that. So Slovenia looking to give themselves the opportunity to play on the biggest stage. Alexander Sikulic at the helm. The Green are adding force, and we'll have the national anthems of both countries. We'll start with the German national anthem and follow that with the Slovenian national anthem. We'll come back and talk more about how we think this one's going to go. We'll see you after the national anthems. And now the national anthem of Slovenia. There is nothing else like national team basketball. Players and coaches will exchange those mementos at the halfway line. And Slovenia need the win. They don't really want to put themselves into a situation with 2 games in the final window where they could be pushed for the last qualification place. Third team on the floor, led by Antonio Conde from Spain. Yana Yilmaz and Gatis Salins are the crew that take charge of this afternoon's game. Their teamwork, as I always say, as important as the other 2 teams on the floor that these guys in the stands have come to watch. Gonna get a look at the starting lineup for Germany, and Max DeLeo is really having a nice window. Justus Hollatz at the guard spot gives him a 3-guard look with David Kramer. Christian Sengfelder has a lot of responsibility, the 27-year-old from Brosa Bamberg, and Jonas Woppard. Bodeman has got to hold that middle together. few seasons with just a real strategic view of basketball in Germany, the Bundesliga, the national team, the federation, all on the same page. And then you've got a situation where 5 guys under 25, lots of new faces on the national team, but the overall level still is high. And 10 of this lineup play in the Bundesliga. And the quality of that league, the fan base is just a success model that perhaps some other countries could learn so much from. Slovenia, the number 7 ranked team on the FIBA rankings. Germany holding the 11th spot. They will get adjusted after this window as Spain get very, very close to the United States for the number 1 ranking spot. The United States having lost the qualifier against Brazil earlier over this last competition window, and Spain have a game against the Netherlands this evening after getting the win in Italy, which is no mean feat. Current world champion Spain looking to make the trip back to the World Cup, which takes place in 2023 in September in the Philippines, Japan and Indonesia. And if you want crazy fan bases, that's the atmosphere in those 3 countries will make that World Cup a phenomenon. Christian Sangfelder is 27 now. Seems like he's been around for a long, long time. So wherever you're joining us from, you are welcome to Slovenia. Slovenia in the Powerball uniform, Germany in the white. Germany will get the first look at it in the half court. Take the high post screen and dive, going all the way through. Little lean back 2 is good. And the great thing, getting deep. Pollard, that'll settle his nerves down. Got deep, little short jumper. Germany in the passing lane. But do not show on the screen, down the middle for 2, blows the layup. And Spam will be disappointed with the product. Germany will space it. Again, high pick and roll. They change the angle. Ball doesn't stick. Great first step, DeLeo to the far side of the ring. Pretty finish. Max DeLeo, the Oldenburg guard. Quick first step. Slovenia will share it. Jordan Morgan goes short roll, now goes long. They missed him, now they're going to have to go up on the mismatch. Great finish, great seal. Again, just basketball IQ. Waited for the reaction, got a little slow, we all got a bit messy, but back cut, Sangfelder down the lane for 2 and flushed it. And the Slovenian defense a little bit absent. It will be hard for Slovenia to not qualify, but while there's that pressure, the last thing Slovenia needs is to miss a 2nd consecutive World Cup. Fortunately, comes off the leg of Orhar Potterman. Moric, short jumper is good. Ido Moric with Cedevita Olympia. Loves the home cooking and just a great servant of his country. Handled in traffic. Pollard spent a lot of time with the ball, puts up the 3, way off. Sangfelder tries to get it. Jordan Morgan hustles him out of it, comes down, gives it up. Slovenia in transition. Muric wants it on the inside, doesn't get middle penetration, contact, and foul called. David Klemer doesn't like the call, but got underneath the defense a little late. Morgan again goes short roll. Gonna go pick again there, he'll go deep. The three is long, whistle on the play. And I think that's gonna be a defensive foul. Morgan just outworking everybody going to the glass. Wolfar Bottoman. They have to go long. Morgan relieves the pressure. Muric goes to work, steps to the baseline, doesn't get the roll. Gonna be a whistle on the play. Little bodies all over the place. Just got a bit messy. Urban Klauser is going to be charged with a personal, but in front of him, a little coming together. Samar picks up first personal. Holatz gets it off. De Leo is off with a three. Neither team have much rhythm offensively at the moment. Early days, 6-7 minutes to go in the first. Morgan down the lane is fouled and will go to the free throw line. System for Slovenia is for Sakulic is pretty much the same. He's just trying to make more things work off the pass. Obviously, when you have the likes of Luka Doncic et al. On the roster, the action away from the ball is not as important or specific, but he's really having to really break down what he wants his group to do a little bit more. Morgan goes 0 for 2. In Germany, a lot of dribble with all parts. Kramer moves it on. 6 on the shot clock. Both teams struggling to really get anything. Senkfeld with a little step back, Nowitzki-like, but not with the same result. Wide open three on the end of transition. It's good. Miguel Aponik didn't need a second invitation. Stolen. Chance for Slovenia on the break. A little Euro step for 2 and 1. Gordy Herbert wants to take the timeout. Muric all the way to the basket. Oliver to take the timeout. Germany really static. And you give the Slovenian defense just a sniff of the steal. They're in it. Timeout Germany. Hope to get a listen to Gordy Herbert in the timeout. Well, as Gordy Herbert said, offensively they need a good one. Ball's just dribbled. No action. Hollatz in particular spent a lot of time with it. The 21-point guard, currently in the ACB with Breolgen. Edo Moric completes the three-point play. Slovenia extend the defense after the timeout. Bastian Doret off the bench for Germany. They've run the horns, but it's just to a handoff. Kramer will take the handoff, looks to turn the corner, pulls the trigger, is fouled, and will... I think he toed the line. I think it'll just be 2. A little bit more tempo in the half court that time for Germany. Takes the quick handoff, good execution on it, then his chase draws the contact. So Kulic is like, are you sure? Eponic picks up his first foul. David Klammer. Well, they gave it for 3, so he must have picked it up outside the 3-point line. Makes the second. Chance to make this a 2-point game. 5:48 to go in quarter 1. And does so. Germany extend the defense, and Eponic gets it into the half, hands it off. Samar down the lane for 2. And Germany, I'd love to be able to tell you why they turned it over or how they turned it over, but the cameraman didn't pick it up. The important thing is that Slovenia will have the ball straight down the middle. Easy finish, no help. And it just hit the heel, I think. I'm not really sure. The referee's going to have a discussion. I think it has to be an end line ball. Referees take it to the end line. Slovenia on the end line with a 12-8 lead. Still at the sharper of the 2 lineups. Nice job to Morgan on the inside for 2. Sammer almost got in the way, stepping in from the out of bounds, but Jordan Morgan big enough to claim it. Whistle on the play. And that'll be Ziga Sammer. Second foul. When you're a 21-year-old getting your opportunity with the national team, you don't want to have your time limited by foul trouble, not this early in the game. He'll take some time on the bench, replaced by Jan Span. Doret will advance the basketball. Germany trying space, but it's passive spacing. Great penetration into the lane for 2 is good. Well, it was passive spacing until David Kramer took it to the ring. Nice finish. Again, both teams, and that'll be 2 free throws, as Germany have been in the penalty for some time. Kramer picks up the personal. Let's take a look. Not really sure why he has an issue with that. Tough finish down the other end. Leponic on the free throw line. Goes to 4 personal. Rotations coming in off the Slovenian bench. 2 for 2. Substitution as Makovic will sit down. Doric. Germany very much about ball control at the moment. Into the half court, take some time with it. Nice feed. That's a tough finish. Super control by Seinfelder. Thought he was too deep to get the hook away, but great finish. Morgan tries to get to the ring, goes to the right hand, little hook, gets a whistle. A lot of confused looks. Goes hard, gets down low. There's the foul on the way up, and again, have zero idea why Gavin Schilling believes that wasn't a foul. Jordan Morgan on the free throw line. 0 for 3 now. Oh for 4. And Morgan having a free throw night to forget. 16 to 12. Slow. Slovenia still has the lead. Lucas Vank. Great work. Seinfelder again just does so many things that never gets a stat. Just outworks people. Wide open for the 3 from the sideline is no good. And Lucas Vank can't get it to drop. Doric comes up with it. I think they're going to say play football with it. Bastien Doric. 33 now. Did he? Not really sure. It looked like he was going to kick out at it, but didn't. But anyway, Slovenia will take the timeout. 3:52 remains in the first quarter. A first quarter that is, just to say, hasn't flown. Both teams trying to find some rhythm. Let's take a listen to the Slovenian timeout. Slovenia on the sideline after the timeout. Muric will hand it off. Hand it off to the ball screen. Morgan dives once again a touch. Great hands again. It's Seinfelder again. By the time this game ends, I'm going to be saying so many times, that's a great job by Christian Seinfelder. Just contributes across the stat line. Morgan outside, 7 on the possession. Klausa steps back from the foul line, is short, never looked comfortable. Doric has it. Germany hit the second-sided comeback. They're lining up for Vank. It knocks down the 3. The scout report says the 199 small forward from the Skyliners can shoot the basketball. He's got to make him put it on the floor. Lucas Vank. Morgan will hand it off. Spam. Muric has it. Morgan gets another touch. 5 on the possession. Morgan's got to go to work. That's a travel. It's automatic travel. You have to be so correct for the referee not to call that one. 34 coming into the game for Slovenia. Matsura. Yuri Matsura comes in, 2m12. The Krakow club, still only 22. He's a long drink of water. Doric gets the ball screen, needs a pass, finds one. Vonk again with a green light and goes back-to-back threes. Lukas Vonk off the bench. Gives Germany the 2-point lead, and someone's got to read that scout report. Slovenia, they'll step back for the three, is no good. Not even the backboard helped. Vonk on the dribble. Puts it on the floor, gets inside, nice pass. Lucas Fang having a period of time here where he's running the game. Moved like a point guard, the 199 forward. Reach for three is no good. Defensive rebound is hauled in by Gavin Schilling. Doric has it. Germany real rhythm now. Great offensive rebound. Schenfelder again. Here's Doric. 9 on the possession. Gets fouled on the step out and the hard shove. That'll only be the full foul as a team for Slovenia. So with 1:43 to go, they are now in the penalty. Schenfelder will sit. He's replaced by Lucas Meisner. Lucas Vonk rattles one, but who cares? Then he does this. Nice pass. So the 2 threes in the assist. Only block on the copybook. Took him a couple of threes to find his range. So 50% from the 3-point line. An assist. In the rhythm right now. Germany have been better since Bastian Doric checked into the game. Just be a little sharper. Doric backs it out, gets the ball screen, drops it inside, little hang time in traffic for 2. Schilling just overran the short roll, but still got it away in traffic. And Germany with a 6-point lead. Don't forget they trailed by 6. Change the angle, reverse the basketball, and that'll be 2 free throws. As Olobin Klistin just didn't stay in stance here. Watch this, should have closed out, got the high side, and then just took the contact. And they're in team foul, so Moritz will sit. Brian Prepelic will step in. 21-year-old. And Slovenia's free throw woes continues. And another 0 for 2. And Vonk is off again. Dolet. Again, get the horn set. Now he needs a pass. It took Christian a long time to get there. Nice duck, but the poor hands. Chance for Slovenia down the floor. Have numbers. Poor handle. Germany going the other way for the easy layup. And Schilling is the recipient here. They had numbers down the floor, didn't need to do anything super. Schilling had nothing to do but lay it in. Eight-point game. Slovenia have been stuck on 16 for some time now. And Vank with another assist. And the big man, Iri Matsura, sits down. And for the last 38 seconds, Slovenia go a little quicker. Samar. And they're going to call a travel. I understand why. Looks a little harsh, though. Because at that point, Lucas Funk was from behind the back, wrapped his arms, both arms around Zion Sama. There's around a 5-second differential between game and possession clocks. Doric. Wide open for three, is off. It's a rebound by Morgan. Plenty of time here for Slovenia. Sama looks to attack it, drops it inside. Morgan with a shot, two is no good. And Germany will get the defensive rebound. And at the end of the first quarter, it's Germany on the road that have the advantage. They trailed by as many as 6. And in the first quarter, up 8. 16-24 at the end of 1. Percentage-wise, Slovenia 3-point line. I've only taken 4, 25% against the 8 that the Germans have taken. The 2 makes Lucas Vanks. Going to get a chance to look at the best plays of that first quarter. And after the initial hesitancy of both teams, things started to look up. De Leo showed again that just quality he has. Just has that quickness. But at this point, Slovenia were on a roll. That 3 from Leponik really did ignite them. Then Muric with the steal and the M1 play. And the home fans loved it. They built the 6-point lead, but then Lucas Vank, 2 threes and 2 assists, had a big impact. And it just got a little sloppy for Slovenia come the last couple of minutes of that first quarter. And Germany, as always, given half an opportunity to turn their defense into points. Well, if you picked up the Courtside 1891 app, you can download it with that code. Lots of live action, lots of features, lots of stories. Opportunity to engage through the Courtside app. You can watch every World Cup qualifier there. It's worth its weight in gold to do that. Various European and international competitions available. Jordan Morgan barrels his way in, is fouled on the way up. And he's just got to be frustrated, not finishing the play. It's only that hand around the back that the official's going to call. Everything else was contact as Vank picks up the personal. And Morgan, fortunately, gets very much a hometown roll. He was 0 for 4 from the line, make that 1 for 5. It's all back to normal service now. Makes both. Jordan Morgan with 6 personal. Doric continues at the point. And got the inside, foul on the plate. Wolfbard Bodeman just sets the screen and gets deep. Just juggled it a little bit before he could go up, which means he's going to have to earn them from the 3-throw line. Plays in the Europe Cup with Hamburg. Successful start for him to that regular season competition. As we mentioned before, the standard in the Bundesliga. Arguably the fastest growing pro league in Europe. Lots of investment, lots of resources, great promotion. With a great link with Pro League and Federation. The 3 years off. Great work on the glass, got a whistle on the plate. Meisner did a great job keeping the ball up. Malovic picks up the personal. Doric outside, turns down the screen, gets to the foul line, stops and pops the jumper, doesn't get the roll. That's work on the offensive glass, comes off the deflection, but Wolfar Poleman strong enough to go through it. But as Gordy Herbert is going to ask, how did he throw that out of bounds? Good question. Quality of the answer depends on your perspective. Nice little move, but blows it. Did all the hard work this summer. Created an angle for himself. Lonk again for 3 is Long off the dribble. Doesn't have the numbers. That's a foul on the glass. Great work boxing out. Here's the wrap of the arm around the defensive player. And, all generated by the fact that Lash Markovic had the inside position. Sama gets it into the half court, gets it back. Drops it into Morgan, off the glass and one. Such a strong body, takes all the contact, finishes the play. There's the contact, just leans away until it's separate, keeps the ball protected, no way it's going to get blocked. Nice little pocket pass by Sama. Wolfar Poleman checks out of the game. And Morgan, having gone 0 for 4, has now gone 3 for 3. 9 points personal for Jordan Morgan. Doric stops and pops the 3, is no good. Defensive rebound, Morgan. Morgan's like a stat magnet at the moment, comes down with a defensive rebound. Slovenia in. Nice pass, super seal by Molic. Change the angle, create the pass, and Moric gets the easy 2, makes the 2 look easy, all the work done before the catch. They've got a holding foul away from the basketball. Oh, there's the action that generated the whistle. Obesa in the game. Doric. Obesa puts it on the floor, steps back, strokes the 3 with the left hand, and rims in, rims out. And Morgan again with another positive stat. Morgan down low. Going to work in the last couple of minutes. Backs in deep, goes up with the right hand over the shoulder, can't get it to drop. Battle on the glass, Morgan just about secures it. Open look, Sama for 3, got it! Down 8, up 1. This game is a game of runs, and it's Slovenia's turn to have theirs. Flare off the high screen, and Germany keep the ball moving. Great first step. Nice drop to the corner, all day, all night to get rid of it. Nothing. Whistle on the play. And I think that hit the front of the ring. Not sure what the call was. Well, Gavin Schilling's been charged with the personal on the rebound. Lucas Vonk sits down. 1 point game, Slovenia. Down 8, up 1. It's the way this goes. Swings the baseline, in rhythm, releases the 3, is no good. It's a whistle on the play. 6:24 to go in the half, and Germany already in the penalty, as are Slovenia. Christian Sangfada checks back in. Germany will take the timeout. Gordy Herbert not happy with the way the game has developed. His team's still only 1 down. 6:24 to go in the half, but they really have struggled the last couple of possessions, so Herbert wants to talk it over. The dancers are out. Let's hope we get to listen to Jordy Herbert.
Josh, you got the ball. Why? You have to go between David and steal the middle guy. Dummy. Dummy. Right? Chris right down the middle. You got Gavin, you got Chris. All right? If you pass the mat, hey, dribble up, you fill that corner. All right? You pass here, we don't have it. You dribble up and fill this corner. All right? Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Front line.
Germany after the timeout, have it on the end line, need to get it in, just about beat the 5 count. Max DeLeo back in the game, hasn't been back in since early in the game. DeLeo to the glass, little hang time and draws contact, will go to the free throw line. Strong takes the contact, has enough hang time to draw the foul. Nothing but string on the free throw for DeLeo, ties it up. Got a new ball game with 6:15 to go in the half. DeLeo 2 for 2 from the line. Both teams in the penalty. This could be a long 6 minutes. Nice take. Quick step for 2 is good by Klauser. DeLeo just has that little bit more punch at the point. Kramer steps back for the tough 3, is no good as it hits the scoring mechanism of up the hoop. And this is a little bit reminiscent of Germany at the start. No real tempo, having to make a play. They don't get anything out of what they're running. Morgan again goes short roll, takes the extra pass, the open 3. That's how you move the basketball. Get a reaction from the defense. Moric just stands still and becomes open. And sorry, Klauser makes the 3 from the corner. And Germany on the dribble. That's travel. And Slovenia just playing just straight up man-to-man, playing it really solidly. And Schilling, to an extent, being asked to do more than he needs to do. Kramer picks up his third foul. He's not been happy with any of them. Replaced by Lucas Funk. And yet more missed free throws. Slovenia at 50% from the free throw line. Missed 6 from 13 now. So 7 from 13 made. 5-point game. Blink has 6 personal. DeLeo gets to the foul line. Nice pass. Sengfelder with the great hands is not going to drop that one. DeLeo just a little bit more quality in the backcourt now for Germany. Deal with the pick and roll a little better. Klauser moves it on. Summer, nice pass. Morgan in the lane, just gets himself set and makes the finish with a little hook. Pass was there, it was open for a second. Pass arrives. Morgan has 11. Obesa drops it off Sandfelder. It creates a little drive lane for himself, blows the hook. And Slovenia, their turn to look comfortable. Let's call it a misunderstanding, I think, is the between the two. Mika Labonik and Igor Merlic. Cute little pass by DeLeo. And that angle doesn't do the pass justice from Sama. The ball was just there in a moment. Foul line jump shot is good. Abassi with the 2. Germany right back in it, close it to a 3-point game. Opens up, blocked. Klauser went for the layup. They queued up. Bessie gets the positive stat. Let's take a look from this angle. There, everybody wanted a piece. Schilling or Bessie, both will be claiming that one. 3:30 to go in the half, 3-point game. 13 seconds on the possession. Slovenia on the end line. Just about recovery. That's going to be a foul. Lucas Funk. It's a positive, he's so long, but he's just easy call for the official when he waves the arms out. Well, our normal service looks like it's restored on the free throw line. Mika Labonik. Chance to go 2 for 2. And Sama sits, replaced by Jan Spam. Slovenia on the right end of a 5-point margin. Poor decision in transition for Obesa. Great job by DeLeo. Just would not allow that play to happen. Nice pass. Whistle on the play. Obesa's not going to be happy, couldn't finish it, but DeLeo, different class. Jumped through, would not allow the handoff, and then he just puts the ball out on a plate. Going to be disappointed, didn't make the play. Obesa. Ball looked a bit heavy on the free throw line. I think he's coming out if he makes this second of the throws.
se do konca prvega polčasa Slovenija 36, Nemčija 31. 3 minutes to go in this first half. Slovenia 36, Germany 31.
Makes the second, makes it a 4-point game with just literally a second under 3 minutes to go. He sits, Dorrit back in. Herbert continues with this small backcourt. DeLeo and Dorrit now. Lepornik. Morgan gets it deep, 5 on the possession. Skips it, attacks that closeout, little floater for 2 is good. Klaus was really impressed coming off that bench, the 18-year-old. Currently with Murcia in the ACB in Spain. You can see why they're investing in him. Stops, pops the 3, is off. Defensive rebound, hauled in. Klauser has it. Turns the corner, super execution. Klauser, 18 or 38, he's playing like a 38-year-old at the moment. Heads up play, just read it. 8-point game, last one 40 at the half. Whistle on the play, that'll be free throws as Lucas Funk draws some contact. Summer back in the game. 8-point margin. Slovenia 8 to the good, 1:43 to go. Lepornik sits. Nice contribution by the Patriotti 29-year-old shooting guard. Meanwhile, back on the free throw line. Bank makes both from the free throw line. Back to a 6-point game. Lucas Bank, 8 points personal. Well, Morgan wide open on the catch. Don't think he realized. Just about gets it off. The 3 is no good. And Schilling comes down with the rebound, tells the floor wiper to get on while we're down the other end. St. Felder hits the second side. Inside out from 3, way off. Jacob Patrick. Getting his first action. Trying to turn the corner again. Morgan on that short roll is fouled on the way to the hoop. He'll have to go to the free throw line again, but his free throw woes are a thing of the past. So 7-point advantage last minute of the half. Funk. Shankfoda wants it. It's turned it over. Funk thinks he was fouled, but nothing here, I think, is the phrase. Bowser in the half court. 7-point game at the moment. Doesn't feel like a 7-point game. Turnover. Dorrit has it, and they have numbers here. 5 on 4 if they're quick. Wide open for 3 is off. That's the second wide open 3. Oh, Bessa misses that one. I mean, there's always a question of why is it you that's so open? Which is the leading question. Say the other team doesn't mind you shooting the basketball. Timeout for Germany. 18 seconds remain in the first half. It's been one of those first halves that you know both teams are trying to feel each other out. And that's how it's felt. 34-41. Slovenia at home with a 7-point advantage and the basketball. Seconds, it would be great if they could go in double digits up. It's whether they'll take the 2 or try and get the extra with the 3. I think he'll be happy with just a good shot, Sekulic. Got to go to full length for the floor, plenty of time. Trying to hold for the last shot of this first half. Trying to underline, put an exclamation mark. Morgan on the short roll has been so productive. Takes the 2, doesn't get it to go. And unless the prayer goes in, which it almost did, we're at the half. A game of runs. Slovenia got out the gates early, led by as many as 6. Great response from the German national team. But at the half, Slovenia lead this one 41-34. Germany 71% for 2, but only 12% from 3. I think the solution to that one's pretty straightforward. Everything else pretty tight. Slovenia shading the rebound numbers. That's largely because Germany's field goal percentage has been poor. Morgan has 12, pretty much all off the same play, as well as his free throws. Molic with 10. Shankfoda and Vonk are the leading scorers. Dalio needs to play more time for Germany if they're going to get the win here. But really nice half of basketball. Let's take a look at the best players. Well, it's not just accident that you get 3 plays from Germany to the ring. They were the aggressor, much more aggressive early on. Really did push it. But then Ernie Moric and the Slovenian team, national team, got going, got points off their defense. This is a tough finish. The angle from behind the basket doesn't do it justice. It was the Lucas Vonk show towards the end of the first. You go back to the old head and then emerge with all his experience. Morgan was really good. And you've got to say as well, coming into this game at 21 years old. Gotta love the way this Slovenian team got more aggressive as the half went on. Really did take it to the ring. And Morgan was consistently there throughout the whole of that first half. There's going to be a lot more runs to go in this game. We'll take a break now, and we'll be back after the highlights and the best plays, and we'll see you for the second half.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you...
Attacks, pass. Now he's got it. Tchachashvili in motion. Good spacing, good patience, and he crushes it. And he forces a timeout from Slovenia. As the music plays here in Tallinn, and really clever because Tobias Boy had turned his back on the inbounder.
Maybe the 7 seconds before they make their move. Here we go. Oh, and the rejection. But what a great play defensively.
Pulled out, Lacombe puts it on the floor, wraps it. Penetration goes inside Wembanyama, just gets it at the second attempt and puts the throw down off his own miss for two, and France tick it over. That'll settle the young man's nerves.
Strelnick steps back, one-footed three. Are you kidding me? Wow, it's the same place he made the other one, only that time with the step back and going off 1 foot. And now the drive, and the basket is good for Moraitis. Going with the reverse layup and the spin.
With a good 11-point lead, though. Dumalu passes it inside, one-handed flush. Azach with the one-hander.
Here comes Iceland in blue, Georgia in white if you're just joining us. And a big throwdown off the pick and roll. Tryggvi Hilnason, big move.
Gagic goes hard, slams it home. Gagic with the big throwdown from nothing. That's going to get the crowd back on their feet here. Bosnia regain the lead.
Now Great Britain cut it down to a 5-point ball game. Williams looks like he's going to go away. Jordan Williams, are you serious? My goodness gracious. Give this this man some credit. I mean, Jordan Williams just went on a ride and took the entire GB offense with him.
Welcome back. Look at the top scorer of that first half from Germany. And Christian Sengfelder, 8 points personal, 4 from 7 from the field. Always the blue-collar guy. And those guys, as if you're coaching, whenever you put him in the game, you know exactly what you're going to get. Top scorer for Slovenia is this man, Jordan Morgan. And don't forget, he missed his first 4 free throws, so his 12 points could have been significantly better. He missed 5 free throws in the end. 44% from the line, which is uncharacteristic. It's like a clinic for a big man. Hold your space until there's somewhere to go.
Okay. Čas je da gre Slovenija do konca po tole zmago i na svetovno prvenstvo. 41:34 po 20 minutah začinjemo s drugim polčasom. Starting 5 in this second half for Team Germany. Bastian Dole, Max Dinio, Jonas Vovo. Christian Siegfelder and Lukas Bach. In peterka Slovenije. Urban Klaužar, Žiga Samar, Edo Murir, Čorna Morgan in prvič danes številko 37 na dresu tudi Leo Strga. Sirena Baka, personal foul, Urban Klaužar, Leo Murir.
Slovenia.
Ne popušća kraj. Mislim da ste sve povedali od vele odločitvi Sirena na Baka Stargarja. Substitution, Germany. Back on the court, number 33 is Kevin Schilling. One more, it is Kevin Schilling. Na strani Slovenije iz igre Jordan Orkan i Urban Klaža Navake bile preveliči Mikhalakovic, substitution also for Team Germany. On the court with number 44 is David Kramada. Lucas Van, 10 points. Personal foul, Slovakia David Kramer, Četvrta, his fourth. Substitution for Team Germany. Bastian Doren out. David Kramer out. Back on the court are with number 1, Joshua Okiesi, and number 6, Robin Christen. Osydna nawaga Markovica, Četvrta. Zaraz kolega bol samozrejme Pavla Staveka za nemeckú reprezentáciu. Pomenila na slovenskej strane z igre Žika Samar. Zaznala odličná partia, dáme stupňov kompromisu na parkietu Urban Klaužar. First 2 points for Lucas Meissner. Obrovane Markovic na linije. Treća osjedna Markovic na Kristen. Menjava na slovenski strani ponovno iz igre kapitan Ivan Vujić. Uigrao se vidikom da je Žoka Orkan. Czyli ponovo na parkietu zagraniczną reprezentacją minuta 40 do końca trzeciej ćetvrtine plus 14.
The defense was more than up to the challenge, though, from Obiesi. Joshua Obiesi short, but had to get it up before the end of the third quarter. That's a big third quarter from Slovenia. They will be more than happy with that. End of the third, it's Slovenia 61, Germany 48. Here are your shooting percentages. As you can see, Slovenia getting the job done inside. Plenty to write home about with regards to the free throw position, though, for both of these teams. Here are some of the top plays from that third quarter, as Slovenia just looked to push on and extend their lead. Just 10 minutes away now from potentially making it all the way to the World Cup next year. Can they come away with a medal at the World Cup? You'd be brave to bet against them, that's for sure. Down to Germany now, really, to step up their game. There's the QR code on the screen. Scan that, it'll take you straight to courtside 1891, where you'll be able to get hold of all of the streams around these World Cup qualifiers. Fourth quarter action underway here in Ljubljana. Muric now feeds Morgan in the low post. Is he going to go to work, or is he going to feed that one back out? They're going to come back to the top again. Lepornik now drives in, hands it off, easy score. Smooth Slovenian basketball as Muric continues to get it done offensively, leading all scorers with 16 points now, Edo Muric. Stolen away in Slovenia, looking to try and put this game to bed as early as they can. And one big play. Morgan with the upper body strength to muscle his way to the basket. Let's look at the replay, and it's just the footwork from Morgan that's key to that play. Simple as that. Locked out the defender. Germany will bring it back, though, after the missed free throw. Game-high 17-point lead now for Slovenia. Almost stolen away again. Down into the low post. Just a little bit of strength and heart and hustle there from Gavin Schilling. 6.7 rebounds for him in today's game. He's done well to play on 4 fouls for so long. Inside, Morgan again. And that play really just made by Samar. Just the vision. Kristen inside, draws the foul. Easy call for the officials in the end on that one. Ball inbounded. Doris hands it off. Shot goes up, and that's the spot. Meisner. Samar just looks to do it himself. Going to be a goaltend. Can Germany make a break back into this game? Kristen for 3. That might be the way back in, to be fair. That's where Germany have found a little bit of fortune in the last few phases of play. I'm not sure getting to the basket is going to pay off for them. Samar now moves it out to Muric. They deny the pass back to Samar, and it's knocked out of bounds. Timeout's going to be called by Slovenia. Coach Sekulic wants to talk things over. He's saying he can't call a timeout at this moment, so he'll have to wait. Samar tries to find Morgan. It's spilled out of bounds, but I think it's going to remain Slovenian ball. 1.9 seconds left on the shot clock, though, for Slovenia to work with. A little over 7 minutes left in this game, and what a big game it is for Slovenia. Timeout will now be called by Coach Sekulic. Let's see if we can head into that Slovenian huddle, hear what they have to say.
Are you ready?
Not a bad night at the office for Morgan, putting in a big performance. 18 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. On 2, beats the shot clock. Lupornik, such a sweet stroke. Kramer now calling for the screen to come up. Meisner obliges. Ball now to the wing. Germany patient offensively. And Slovenia's lead is at 18. This is more than about the result. Kramer draws the foul from Morgan. Catch and shoot on the wing. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, it's cold from Kramer. That is one straight off the practice court. Samar now waits for the Morgan screen at the top. Morgan will draw the defense to the basket. They'll go again on the pick and roll. Morgan's got the mismatch he wants. He's now going to bully ball his way to the basket, and he is near unstoppable as he gives a little flex for the crowd. Takes himself to 20 points to lead all scorers. Four Slovenian players now in double digits. Long three ball off target. Tough rebound by Kristen, but it's knocked away. And Slovenia will go again as they look just to stretch this lead out further and further. Samar looking to shake the defense, just drives through. That would have been an impressive play for Samar. Morgan not content, throws himself to the hardwood to lock down possession. Fights for the rebound, strips it away and then throws himself at the floor. That is a man that I think would love to have a Slovenian jersey at the World Cup next year, maybe. As we see Lepornik head to the bench after that jumper at the top. Markovic comes back in. Under 6 minutes to play. Game day 10. These teams have worked hard to get to this phase. Germany already with their qualification secured. Slovenia, what seems like 5 minutes and 53 seconds away from having their qualification secured. Kramer to bring it up over the half, being guarded by Markovic. Meisner drives inside, but just loses his footing. Markovic. With that foul will head to the bench. It's his fifth of the game. Heads to the bench with 7 points, 2 from 2 from the field. Maybe most importantly, a plus-minus of 19. Ultimately, that's what matters. How have you helped your team come away with the win? As we see Jabasic come back into the game. Familiar face in the Slovenian jersey. Meisner is good with the first free throw. Back at the line for the second, and it's now or never really for Germany if they want to try and spoil the party here. Schillings now fouls out. He's done a great job to last as long as he has, to be fair.
One more substitution for Team Germany. Back on the court with number 19 is Lucas Buck.
And there's the foul. Schilling heading to the bench after fouling Morgan. Into the game comes Vank. Samar uses the pick and roll, gets that first step, floats the lob pass in. It's slightly a little bit too loose from Samar. Fakes the three, step back, three goes up, that one's short. Certainly doesn't lack confidence in his game today. Ziga Sama. Dorif, shot clock at 8. Hands it off to Kramer. Steps in. Doesn't get it. Jabashik gets the rebound. Slovenia will go again. 16-point lead for them now. Getting to the point where you can potentially use the term insurmountable. Not quite just yet, though. Germany certainly have the players that can get the job done as Samar gets the easy score as the German defense just really opens up for him. Ball inside, Sengfelder. Little running scoop shot to get the score. Just the epitome of a workhorse, Christian Sengfelder. Nothing overly flair or glamorous about the way he plays the game. He just gets the job done as we see Morgan put a little bit of mustard on the dunk. Sengfelder now. Meisner hands it off. Vank gets the first step. Jules Jabashik away from the basket, and just a quick change of direction as we see the pass from Samar to Morgan for the flush. And there's your textbook pick and roll. Put that one in your training manual. The German coach looks on. Drive inside, draws the foul, almost gets the score. That was a tough play by Kramer. Muric is on the floor in some pain. Let's have a look at the replay. It's just the raised knee from Kramer, I think, that Muric is complaining about, but to be fair, he has a right to step across and go up strong. Muric still on the floor, though. And he is a warrior, Muric. He certainly doesn't go to the floor unless he is properly injured. Double-double for Ziga Sama. 14 points, 12 assists. Two Slovenian players on the double-double now. Morgan, 11 points, 22 points, 11 rebounds. As Muric heads to the bench as Pavšák comes on in his place. Kramer hits the first of his two. This is the second. Samar now. Slovenia just spread the floor. Well read, though, by Germany. Stolen away. Kramer out at the races. Transition is stopped, though, as Samar fouls him. Ziga Sama. Germany make several changes. As they're going to review this one, I think. They're going to go and have a look to see if they want to upgrade it to an unsportsmanlike foul. So the officials will jump behind the replay monitor. Always love to join in the fun. I don't think that one will be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul. I think he has reached for the ball and there's plenty of people behind him, or has he? Let's have a look, see what the officials think on this one. I think I'm about 60–65% saying a regular foul. Officials continuing to look at the replays. Want to make sure they get the right call. 3:26 left in this game. Remember, this is game day 10, 2023 FIBA World Cup qualifiers. A win today for Slovenia will secure them a spot, but before that, Samar has been called for an unsportsmanlike foul. Kramer will head to the free throw line for 2 shots, and Germany will take possession back. So the party here has to be put on hold for a little bit longer. As Germany, I'm sure, would love nothing more than to spoil the party here in Slovenia. It's both free throws. Keeps the Slovenian fans on the edge of their seats. That's good to see. Edo Muric back into the game. Captain recovered, ready to go. Mr. Dependable, Edo Muric. Kramer now. Oh, wow. Puts the brakes on. Kramer stops on a dime. Big shot, and Germany, just like that, within 13, a little over 3 minutes to play. Those that thought this game was done and dusted, as De Leo gets a foul called on him. Into the game comes Lupornik. Out goes Sturga. Sideline ball for Slovenia. 3 minutes to play. Samar with possession. Slovenia, 13-point lead. Are they 3 minutes away from World Cup qualification? Samar off the glass. No good. Morgan fighting hard, but I have a feeling potentially starting to feel a little bit of fatigue now, Morgan. He's played 32 minutes. Probably the only potentially orthodox 5-man that you would say in the Slovenian roster. Well, certainly that's seen prolonged action today. Here's the drive from Meisner. Batted away.
15 seconds on the shot clock for Germany. 15 seconds
Sengfelder passes it out. Foul's going to be called on the shooter, Samar, with the rookie mistake. Don't foul the jump shooter. It's literally day 1, week 1. Gonna send him to the free throw line for 3 shots, and a good shooter in Kramer. Needs to be careful as well. Went under him slightly. Can be dangerous. Chance here for Kramer to bring it to a 10-point game. Hits the first of his 2. 13 points now for David Kramer. And the second. Misses the third, though. Still an 11-point ball game in favour of Slovenia. Still an 11-point ball game, and Germany refused to go away. Sengfelder now to Vank. Misses. Big rebound. Kramer is absolutely everywhere right now for Germany. Kramer just really stepping up when Germany need it. 9-point ball game, under 2 minutes to play. Can Slovenia hold on? That wasn't something we were expecting earlier in the game. Running hook shot from Morgan. That one's off target. The door is ajar for Germany to push their way through and back into this game. Kramar. Sengfelder sets the screen, 3 ball goes up. Oh, string music! And the air from the arena is sucked out. And Coach Sekulic pushed into a timeout. Slovenia were almost packing their bags for the World Cup. That's on hold. As the Kramer show has turned up. Really has put in an impressive performance. Let's jump into this Slovenian huddle. Hear what answers Coach Sekulic has.
Thank you, ladies. That's the come on.
Huge 1 minute and 23 seconds of this game remaining. Slovenia looked home and dry at the start of the 4th quarter. They now lead by just 6 points. As Germany, and more specifically Kramer, have absolutely come alive here in the last 2 or 3 minutes. The crowd are going to play their part now. They're going to will Slovenia on to their World Cup qualification. Samar loses his footing, gets tied up. Shot clock down to 3. Is it going to be stolen away? He's tied up. That will remain Slovenian ball, but they have 0.3 seconds left to work with. Can only be the tip in that situation. Samar getting in all sorts of problems as Germany just sprawl all over him. Do remember, Germany already qualified for the World Cup. Slovenia qualification hangs in the balance now, truly does. The German coach looks over at what could be a huge upset here. Not really an upset, I suppose. Germany have been playing some great basketball in 2022. But I think it would be an upset when you think how commanding Slovenia were looking but 5-6 minutes ago. Muric to inbound the ball. Throws the lob, nothing there. Germany will come away. Under a minute to play. They haven't got time to spare. De Leo to Sengfelder, back to De Leo. They've got to go a little bit quicker. Kramer now against Morgan. Change of direction, pulls up short, looks to step through. Traveling violation called though. He hit the shot, but he slid his foot under the pressure from Morgan. Great defense by Jordan Morgan. Let's have a look. Yes, it's the right call. Good job by the officials. Samar now can just run the clock down, really. Waits for the screen from Morgan. Goes behind his back. Throws it inside. Stripped away, though. Kick back out. Muric for 3. Batted, but Germany spill it out of bounds. 2.2 seconds left on the shot clock. Coach Sekulic will not be happy with how this final quarter has played out. His team have not played to the level they should, and that they do. Timeout called here. Surely Germany's chance has gone, though, as the party atmosphere reignites in the arena as the sea of green in the stands get ready for a party. Timeout called by Slovenia. Let's listen to Coach Sekulic, what he has to say. Slovenia, I think, may have just escaped the scare, but credit to Germany. They trailed by 18 earlier in the fourth quarter. They've trimmed that to be within 6. That is an impressive turnaround by anyone's books, let alone against a team of the quality of Slovenia. Officials at the moment just having a conversation while Vancouver sees their conversation. But Germany have not made it an easy game for Slovenia, that's fair to say. They've pushed them all the way to the wire. They're making them earn their spot at the World Cup. 2.2 seconds left on the shot clock for Slovenia. Catch and shoot goes up off the top of the backboard and the shot clock. 20.1 seconds now, and the ball will be handed to Germany. Timeout's going to be called, I think, by Germany. They'll look to advance the ball as well. They're not worried about the shot clock. Obviously, their shot clock will be brought down to 14, but they need at least 2, if not 3 possessions. Let's jump into the huddle.
Thank you, ladies and team. We are ready for the last 20 seconds.
Right there.
Having to score their 6 minutes this weekend.
Switch, you gotta go to the basket. They don't switch, you get back.
Back to the floor, 20.1 seconds remaining in this one. German ball on the sideline, they have advanced it. They'll need to take a quick shot though, expect them to release a shot within the first 5 seconds. Ball, lob pass, catch, shoot, far wing, it's only a 2. But that is a quick score, just 2 seconds. They're gonna have to foul though, but they're not gonna in time, are they? Samar moves the ball well. Foul's going to be called on Klavja. Meisner called for the foul, but Slovenia are able to burn 7 seconds off the clock with that. And Germany still aren't in the penalty, so they'll have to foul again. There was the quick catch and shoot for Meisner. That was a smart play. Quite brave and bold by Germany, but when you trail by 6 with 20 seconds to play, brave and bold is the only way you can be. 11 seconds for Slovenia to see out. Foul's going to be called. Vank called for the foul. That'll send Slovenia to the line now. They are in the penalty. Lepornik will go to the free throw line. Makes both of these, you would suggest surely that's game. The way Germany have played in this fourth quarter, I'm not sure I'd be brave enough to say that. as Coach Sekulic watches on. His counterpart already comfortable as they have qualified. Germany will be at the World Cup next year. Can Slovenia join them? Lapornik, calm as you like, hits both free throws. Kramer now will drive to the basket, step through, just drop it in. 3.5 seconds to play though. This is going to be it, surely. 2.1 seconds left as De Leo fouls. Slovenia lead by 4. And Slovenia are now within touching distance of World Cup qualification. After missing out in 2019, there was no way they were going to miss out in 2023. Especially after Eurobasket gold in 2017. Fourth place at the Olympics. Where will they end up at the World Cup? That is it. Slovenia are confirmed. They are heading to the World Cup next year. Coach Sekulic has been made to stress, but the final score here is Slovenia 81, Germany 75. Slovenia booked their ticket to the World Cup. Slovenia certainly made to work for their win here today. The German team did not back down. They trailed by 18 at one stage in the fourth quarter, but the Germans just kept pushing. Coach Sekulic made to work for their spot at the World Cup. Here's your shooting percentages. Neither team shooting well from outside. The vast majority of the game taking place in the paint. Slovenia slightly worrying as well, 64% from the free throw line, but look at those stats. That's how close the game has been. Rebounding battle, even assists, even turnovers, pretty even. It really has been a close game between these two. Morgan leads all scorers with 22 for Slovenia, whilst Kramer is 21 for Germany. But it's Slovenia that run out, 81-75 winners here. Celebrations can now get underway here as the home fans, the sea of green in the bleachers, show their appreciation. Here are some of the big plays from the second half of action. And what a game we have had. It's been taken to the wire. And to have a great game, you need two great teams. And that's what we've had today, as you see Morgan with one of many dunks in today's game. He really was impressive throughout the entire 40 minutes. Played a huge role in the game today, a huge role in Slovenia securing qualification. Ended up with 22 points, 13 rebounds and 4 assists. 4 other players in double digits for Slovenia. Ziga Samar, 14 points, 12 assists. He got his double-double. Also had 5 rebounds and 2 steals. Also on 14 points, Edin Muric and Lapornik had 14 as well. And then Klaus-Jar ends things out with 10. As for Germany, 4 players being led by Kramer, who had 21 points, 6 from 8 from the field, 7 from 10 from the free throw line. Then Meisner, Sengfelder and Vank all on 10 points apiece. Both these teams secured in the knowledge that they will be at the World Cup next year. And I'm not going to lie, that's exciting. These two are very, very good. They deserve to be at the world's biggest stage. Here in Group J, it's Finland, Germany and Slovenia who qualify for the World Cup. Still one more qualification window. Still to come though. For Slovenia, they'll be on the road taking on Estonia on Friday the 24th of February before returning home to finish things out against Israel on Monday the 27th. For Germany, they're at home on the 24th against Sweden and then on the road in Finland on the 27th. But what a qualification campaign both these teams have had. They'll use that last qualification window to build some more momentum to head towards the World Cup, and the coaches will use it as a selection process, because I can tell you now, for both Slovenia and Germany, there are big talent pools. Every single one of those players wants to be given one of the 12 jerseys to go to the World Cup. And the World Cup is shaping up to be a phenomenal tournament next year. It really is. It could go down in the history books as one of the greatest World Cups we've ever had. Some of the other teams in Europe that have qualified, Latvia have already qualified as well, as has Italy and Spain. But here today, the latest team to qualify are Slovenia. What a job they've done. They've been made to work hard. Here is the table as it stands. Germany top the table 8-2, Finland in second 8-2, Slovenia 7-3. But Slovenia qualify. They scoop up that third qualification spot here in Group J. Game day 10 of the European World Cup qualifiers. Here is the road to the World Cup. 6 of the 12 spots here in Europe have now gone. Finland, Germany, Latvia, Italy, Spain and Slovenia. Only 1 in America, 1 in Africa, 4 in Asia, with China the latest. And then the 2 host nations of Japan and the Philippines. Those are the teams that are guaranteed to be at the World Cup next year. Still plenty of action to come though, as other teams around the world fight it out to be at the biggest tournament in basketball. What a game we've had here, as Slovenia are the latest team to book their place at the World Cup. A tough game, a battle for the full 40 minutes. Germany refused to give up. They trailed by 18 in the fourth quarter. They battled their way back in, but Slovenia kept their nerve. Slovenia have booked their place at next year's World Cup. It's time to get excited.
Nur die ganze Zeit.